Cheers, everybody. Welcome back to another poll video. Now, I put this one up 12 days ago, and I might in future, when I do a poll, just stick it up for a couple of weeks and get more votes put in, because we've got quite a lot of votes for this one. Actually, it's the most votes I've had for a poll. So what I put out there was, irrespective of styles, overall, which of these countries produce the best beer? Now, when you do polls on YouTube, I can only put four up. I don't know if you can put more up, but for me personally, I can't put any more than four up. I wanted to put another country in on this poll, a country that deserves to be there, which is the Czech Republic. Couldn't get it up, so I've gone with four countries. So out of these four countries, who do you think produces the best beer? So the four countries are Germany, USA, Belgium, and I had to put the UK in. I had to put the UK in. And to be honest with you, I thought the UK was going to end up being last compared to the other three, but it hasn't. So, I think it just shows the loyalty of my viewers regarding the UK. It's got to be in it. Anyway, I've got some great comments which came up, and I'll read a couple because it's worth saying what other people think, of course. So we got the first one. First comment is from Dean at Dean's Beer Reviews. Cheers, fella, for putting this up. Firstly, the UK side of things, I think we are definitely up there with the Americans now with the New England IPAs. The Germans, well, nothing needs to be said when it comes to well-executed lager or hell's job done. And the Belgians just do what they do, cracking triples, doubles, quads to be had. It all depends what you fancy at the time, I guess. Yeah, I have to go with that, to be honest. I think, for me, out of the four countries I've put up on the poll, they're all capable of producing fantastic beers, aren't they, when you think about it? And I think certain styles of beer are reminiscent to that particular country. So I totally get where you're coming from there. And to be honest, I totally agree with you to a degree. Well, to a degree. I totally agree. That sounds Irish. I totally agree with you to a degree. No, I actually totally agree with you, Dean. Sorry about that. Orvalian, thank you so much. Not easy to choose. There are great breweries in all of them, but I've opted for Germany based on consistency across a lot of breweries of a great product and for a reasonable price. Just wish there was more readily available in the UK. I did touch on that in one of my last German beer reviews. That wouldn't it be fantastic if we could get all the beers from Germany over here, because I think they'll do really well over here. I think everybody likes their style over here. And to be honest with you, I think it would attract a lot more of the generic lager drinkers to German beers as well. And they'd be blown to bits, wouldn't they, if they tried a German lager over in an English lager. So yeah, I totally get what you get. I totally get where you're coming from with that. Yeah, I think Germany are fantastic. No soy Rubio. That's a strange name for a champ. Thank you for commenting anyway. I'll say Belgium. That's my number two. The Czech Republic in my. That's the problem. I wanted to put Czech Republic in because I think for me Czech Republic produce some fantastic stuff. The Pilsners are fantastic out there. They need to be in that top that poll, but I apologise. So I might have to do another poll and involve the Czech Republics. I think that might be my next poll. Something to do with the Czech Republic. Yeah, Belgium. Yeah, I mean, Belgium are fantastic, aren't they? When you go to Belgium, the beer is a religion in Belgium in a way. It's a religion. It's part of their everyday life. It's beer to Belgium. It's like what France is to wine is to France. It's a religion. I totally get where you're coming from. Lee 73. Cheers, mate. It says it's a tough one. I've gone for the Germans. But the UK is a close second for me. Our stouts and porters and miles and bitters are pretty much unrivaled in my opinion. Ignore our lager making. Although the likes of Utopian, which I haven't tried any Utopian beers, but I've heard so really great things about them. Lost and Grounded, we're right up there too. Not being a massive IPA lover could be why I don't bother much with the US beers. Fair enough, Lee. That is a fair comment. Going on about the UK, it's nice to see somebody actually say the UK is fantastic. Um, Buzz, hello, mate. Hope you're keeping well. Best wishes to Mrs. Buzz as well. Difficult choice, JB, but Germany takes a spot for me. Belgian brewers give us wonderful beer, so do our UK breweries. But it comes really hard after Germany. Then one country left out, maybe for some reason. It's the Czech Republic. I do apologise. Yes, couldn't put it in. Which brews some of my favourite beers. Cheers, Mara. I hope you're well, Mr. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry about the Czech Republic. I will put something in the next poll involving the Czech Republic. It needs to be done. Info God says if IBU minus 50 then is a good beer. Rate my beer. Paul, Germany for me. Exactly. I wouldn't expect anything else. Germany Pure equals best beer in the world. I think we're gonna know what's gonna. I think we know what's gonna be the winner here. Big up UK. There's a fella here. Nadine Early. Sorry, it's not a fella. Nadine Early. Big up UK. Cheers, Nadine. The Germany Purity Law, best beer in the world, which is from Cares 9. Thank you so much. All the beer, no idea. My great mate Baz. Tough one, but not the UK anyway. So he's sitting on the fence, which I don't blame him, because when you look at the countries in this poll, you think to yourself, wow, it's a tough one. But I was surprised by the result of one of them. So the winner is Germany at 43%, and a worthy winner at that. Second place is Belgium at 26%. Now this is where it gets interesting. Third place is UK, 25%, only 1% behind Belgium. That is phenomenal. And last place, which I thought would be up there, is the USA at 6%. That is a surprising poll, to be honest, because I honestly thought when I did that poll, the UK will be in the last place. I honestly thought UK will get trounced. You look at them other three countries, you look at Germany, worthy winners. They are absolutely phenomenal at brewing their beers. Lagers, they are the kings. Okay, they are phenomenal. Then you got Belgium, which is a big drop from 43 to 26. Now, for me, Belgium are up there with the Germans. I mean, yes, they've got their certain styles and stuff. Maybe it's down to the price, because sometimes Belgian beers are more expensive than German beers. It could be down to that. That's why more people went for Germany. You know what I mean? But Belgium, regarding beer culture, if you were Belgian, you think your beers are the best in the world. And rightly so. You got a lot to be proud of within their brewing culture. But that was a big drop for me. 43% from Germany to 26% in Belgium. Big drop. Then just under, which is a surprising one, 1% under 26 is the UK. What can I say about the UK? For me, the UK has come a long way in beer. We have got the history. You look at Hook Norton, you look at Black Sheep, look at Thixton's just down the road from me. Great history, great traditional breweries. But when it comes to beer quality, sometimes you can pick up a Thixton or a Black Sheep from the supermarket and it raises question marks regarding the quality of their beer. And it's the same for a lot of UK breweries for me, because they're readily available in supermarkets, corners are cut, and they don't really do themselves any favours. But there are breweries in the UK which I've always regarded as some of the best. I can name drop Durham Brewery for starters. When it comes to traditional ales, I think Durham Brewery, one of the best in the country. We can go on about Rivington as one of the best as well. They are phenomenal brewery. So there are brilliant breweries in the UK. So for me, when you think about it on the, there are nuggets of gold in this brewing industry in this country, and a lot to be proud of. USA at 6%. Now, this is the one I have the problem with, because I've got a problem with it. Because for me, the beers I've done on this channel from the USA, even though I have spent a lot of money on them, you know, they're not cheap USA beers. Has that worked against them in this vote as only getting 6%? It could do, because obviously UK beers cheaper than USA beers, but you can't deny the quality you get from some of the USA beers. And to be honest with you, the West Coast IPA belongs to them. It belongs to the USA, and for me, nobody does it better than the USA, the West Coast. No one does. So for me, I'm so surprised that only came in at 6%. But when you think about if this result is down to pricing, I could see why. So overall, yeah, fantastic turnout for this vote. Really appreciate it. It's been brilliant. Yeah, it's been a good one. I will put up another poll. Might leave it a little bit longer again. Might leave it another couple, maybe 12 days to 14 days to see how it develops on YouTube, the poll. Because I think in previous ones, I've kind of like done it on a weekly basis. But judging by the turnout for this one, I'll leave it up for a little bit longer. Yeah, so we all think Germany is the winner. I have to say, I can't really complain about that, because German beers have been my saving grace over Christmas, really. So, yeah. So thank you so much, everybody, for this poll. Please keep voting in them. I love doing these. I love the interaction. Love reading your comments. If I get lots of comments, I shall read to everybody out there exactly what people have been saying. So again, thank you so much for voting, and I'll put another poll up maybe today or tomorrow. Cheers, everyone.